Yeah, that's all the countdown.
Okay. I was just wondering if it's only me. I really don't know shit about anything. So, all right, we got the Fairhope Dongles in the building. Got the owner Clark Peterson, 5-2, tied for the top record in the league. How you feeling?
Pretty good. Obviously, this season has been like really hard to predict, but just especially running a lot of points. There's only like really 2 or 3 elite quarterbacks that are kind of performing. But with that being said, we picked up Travis around. That was kind of essential cornerstone of our team. ETN's looking pretty decent right now. He scored like 18 last game and just got traded.
No more James Robinson. Yeah.
We're excited about that. And then
okay,
my receivers are pretty decent. I'm not too mad about AJ Brown for 20 area because he has the undefeated team, and also Smith will take some targets from him, but he's not as much of a threat as some of these other receiver duos like Tyreek Hill and Waddle. Like those just have more variation between the points. Like we'll have like a couple more 30-point games in them, but it's gonna be few. I'm pretty confident about AJ Brown, and then seeing Isaiah Likely just was just cherry on top.
That hurt my soul. I thought it would be a good idea to start Rashad Bateman last night. Yeah, that got me a flat fucking 0, so that was nice. Your quarterback let me down.
Yeah. Glad he scored the 20 he needed to. I'm excited for what they're going to do in the future. Is Deshaun Jackson, right? Is he coming back?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That might be something else. So, did you watch the game last night?
I saw the end of it, but I didn't really see. I was kind of keeping up with it a whole lot of it. Honestly, I saw that the Ravens were down at the beginning, and then I hope Lamar can do something. And then I think he scored before half, or he did something. For that, it was kind of just all she wrote. Like Tom Brady couldn't go down the second with Mike Evans, but
yeah, Tom Brady was not
season.
it. Yeah, Tom Brady was not it last night. He was not him. We see why this morning though. His divorce got finalized, so hard to be a good quarterback when your supermodel wife is about to leave your ass.
Yeah,
just saying.
Yeah, I feel bad for Tom Brady, but also in the same aspect, he kind of signed up for it by like he retired and then came back. Like he's kind of asking for it at that point. But
facts, and he didn't tell her. How you gonna not tell your wife you're gonna unretire? Like he just begging for trouble.
That's not okay. No, I think this division. I mean, in general, like even just the BC. I like how all the divisions are like kind of different in a way. Like not only with but how you like the elite division has the 2 IDPs and a little bit more flex spot. So the second division has the 1 IDP, and the division has like lower bench spots. It just makes them all a little bit different, a little bit competitive. All the Twitter activity we've been doing, like it just makes it a little bit more fun just to kind of keep up with the teams and talk.
Oh yeah. The Twitter is definitely like one of the best things that we could have done.
Oh yeah.
But how you feeling about your place in the standings right now, Clark? You seem good in your conference, but you're tied for first place by record with 3 other teams. So how does that feel?
Whew, I mean, our losses against and the Rodeo Reapers, that's pretty rough since they're. So we want to get some more wins under our belt, but this week one of the 2 strikers in the league. I just realized that the other day that there's 2. But
who's the other strikers?
I think we'll do fun. Yeah, strikers. And
we only got one.
No, we got the Sullivan and the Chases.
Oh, you know what? They're supposed to be the Suckles. Whoops. The Suckles. I don't know where that name came from. Actually, that's not even.
But
look at me fucking up.
It's all right.
Here it is. Here it is. Here's Fairhope Dongles matchup this week.
Yeah, I think that as long as 40 on us, we have a solid chance. But there is a solid chance that Josh Allen will score 40 on us. So.
Yeah, he's back from that bye week. He's looking for you.
We don't have Kelsey. We do have ETN off the trade. We have Jonathan Taylor off his. Wait, was it his bye? No, it's not his bye. It's just off of.
He just got back healthy.
Doing not bad, but
same thing.
Yeah. AJ Brown off his bye. I think we're pretty solidable opponents. I mean, he just traded for Cooper Kupp, which will be kind of. Matt Stafford hasn't been doing it this year as much as he did last year, and I don't. It's just depending if the Eagles' defense can step up and take down. I'm debating if I should keep Sauce Gardner in. Sauce Gardner is literally a top 5. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't. He only has 1 pick, and last game he had like 10 tackles. I think he's a solid option for the IDP, but I just know that linebackers usually get more tackles. But Najee hasn't been running a whole lot, so I think they're going to pass it. Makes me want to pick Sauce over. Or no, I guess not. I don't know. Then which has
you got TJ Edwards on your bench. You don't believe in TJ Edwards?
I think that passes it more, which makes the cornerbacks going to be more valuable on the. But it's just the IDPs are so hard to. This is me trying. It's like, do I keep the rookie? That really like the top. He's really the top cornerback right now. Like I think he has 11 pass actions or interceptions, and that's like the most out of any cornerback. Like almost tied.
He's
with
hot right now.
Yeah. So, and I think the Jets are really like using him, cut down those like man-to-man like go routes on this edge. So Patriots will even do a lot of those, but even if they don't do a lot, that's just what you got to go with. Is like
right.
If you think the Patriots are going to be, so they're going to throw the ball more. Maybe they'll just kind of try. I feel like a lot of quarterbacks have been pretty weary. Besides Justin Sauce, Aaron Rodgers got like 4 past the. It was bad.
I don't even think they're going to throw it Sauce this week. I think they're going to be like, all right, let's just. They might even come to his side of the field, so he might be a low scoring week because he's just so damn good, you know.
See, yeah, that's the trick of it. I mean,
the Broncos weren't scared; they were stupid.
Yeah, Broncos just didn't. They didn't. Yeah. And I mean, he locked down Jamar Chase. Like, I mean, I think he got like 1 big, but still, like. Locking down Jamar Chase is not taken lightly because that's
not
number
easy.
1 versus number 1. Come on.
Yeah. The only thing that can take down Jamar Chase is his hip injury.
Oh, yeah, huge.
That killed me. That I just have terrible luck right now. But we're not even talking about my team right now, fortunately, because it's bad. Oh my God. Travis on a bye week, Jamar out for a month and a half. It's not looking up. But okay, I got another question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
So Sleeper is sleeping on you right now. They think you're gonna lose. They got you down, projected 16 or 15? Who do you think is going to help you overcome that difference?
See, I think the ETN trade or the James Robinson trade, I think he has the potential to at least get a 20 bag. Jonathan Taylor, he's playing the Commanders, right? Am I wrong?
Yes. No, they play. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So I think he can run all over them. I think as long as our starters can score above 20 points this week, I think we have a great shot at winning it. He's like playing Mike Gesicki. I mean, granted, Josh Allen's pretty scary, but if we can Josh Allen, then I think we can do fine. As long as Josh Allen, that's really our kicker. Because 40 is like 2 players for us. With 40.
Yeah, and Josh Allen is he's bound to get 40 any second. You don't think Gesicki's gonna be grittying on you this week? No gritty?
Oh, no. I think if Gesicki gritties on me, then I'll tweet it.
Okay, heard. I'm gonna hold you to it now. I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna clip that part. I'm gonna be like, look, hey, what's going on?
But I think sleepers projections. I mean, obviously it's the projections and it's football, so who knows what's going to happen. But my team, I think Pat Freiermuth just got cleared to be healthy, so I'm confident with that one, picking up another tight end, but I really didn't want to. So I think as long as we can get about 20 points on average from each of our players, I think we'll do fine. I mean, fast, but that's what we got to do.
That's all you need. A good 20 points for everybody. That should at least hold you. That should get you to the win.
Yeah.
That would put you put you in clear first place if you win this week.
That's what I need is
that's
I need
huge.
a statement game.
Yeah. Yeah,
but
how did you expect it to be this competitive when you joined? Like, did you think it would be this many good teams, like 5-2, 4-3 the next two? Like,
well, to be honest, I didn't expect this year to be as slow scoring. With that being said, I was surprised that it is as competitive as it is. It's completely busting or like players in the top, like almost 5 pulling down so fast. So we're happy with our draft, and a lot of teams can even say that they've been having to make trades. I haven't made any trades yet, which I even need to just yet because we have like great receivers, great running back, almost the best quarterback. Like, so I think
pretty good draft. You had a pretty good draft.
So, and ETN was kind of lucky that not only did he like perform, James Robinson got traded. Like that was just luck.
Yeah,
I couldn't have asked for something better. So, I think looking up, we have a really good team going ahead of us, but we just got to get dubs. I mean, you saw last night, like Mark Andrews had 6 points. Like how, like I don't have them, but if I had him, I'd be so pissed off. I'd be likely.
Oh yeah! Oh my God! And see, I've always liked Likely, but I was like, I don't need to pick him up. Andrew's just gonna catch every single pass, so no point. But look, he just said, "Okay, new tight end, fine. You get all the passes too." Like Lamar loves his tight ends for real. Yeah, and that I really wish I would have known.
Dude,
who'd you end up starting tight end this week? Freiermuth, right?
Yeah, I got Freiermuth, and he's healthy, so I think he can do against the Eagles' defense, especially if he's just gonna have to cover AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. Oh wait, I'm tripping. But I think that can focus on like George Pickens and Deontay Johnson. I mean, then a bit more check downs and opportunities like that. They haven't been running the ball too well, and I'm sure like everyone everyone knows that because Najee's just the biggest bust right now.
Right.
Honestly, on
He's
par
a
with
huge.
Jonathan
Oh my god.
Taylor.
No, I mean, at least Jonathan Taylor had like a couple good games. Najee hasn't done.
Yeah,
shit.
he had the opening game.
He hasn't done shit. Pixel Hers 25 said shalom, so shalom back. Is that what you say back? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's something like that.
Shalom.
So,
hey,
yeah.
Pixel.
Yeah. But yeah, Najee has been absolutely terrible this season. Like, I traded him, I think, 3 weeks ago. So that was, thank God I traded him when I did. I know, right?
It's hard to pick up on the trend. There's like only a few things certain in fantasy, like Travis, and honestly, you can reliably stream quarterbacks. That's what, unless you have league. Hey, I mean it's hard, but I think it's fine. Obviously, you're gonna have some quarterbacks like Jared Goff come up, but if you can overcome a week or two of that, most quarterbacks.
Oh. No, we lost Clark. We lost him. That's okay. He'll be back. But in the meantime, look, he's right. Streaming quarterbacks. Well, I don't think he's right. Streaming quarterbacks is hard. My first 3 weeks, I had Dak Prescott. You know what happened to him. He's hurt. Missed the first 6 weeks of the season. Oh. And then after that, I had Trey Lance. I don't even know what happened. It don't matter. But I had Dak, 2 points. Yeah. Trey Lance, broken ankle, like 3 points. Next week, streamer quarterback Carson Wentz, 6 points. Like, yeah, it was not good.
That's bad luck. Yeah.
Yeah, like.
But I'm excited to see all these new quarterbacks that are getting the opportunities. Like, I'm sure, isn't the Colts quarterback doing the whole season?
Sam Ehlinger, yeah, we'll see what he does. I feel like they might be trying to tank for Bryce Young. No way, you just they're like, you know what, Matt Ryan, he sucks, but he's like low-key winning, so we need to keep him out of here. A lot of good quarterbacks this draft.
The Colts, I know that Carolina, they're trying to tank, but
they're doing a terrible job. Yeah.
Yeah. Who else?
Maybe the Buccaneers are tanking for Bryce Young. Somebody, they have to be doing something because they're looking terrible right now.
I think their defense is just.
Yeah, they're not it.
Devin White getting embarrassed, or everyone's seen it.
Mm-hmm.
He just got thrown around
bad in coverage. Yeah. Then he was bad in the run game, but he's really just. People call him Blitz Boy. Yeah. He's Blitz Boy. Like, they're right. Because Kenyon Drake scored a touchdown on him. It was rough.
I saw
All right.
that one actually just a second ago.
Yeah. All right, Clark. I'm going to get you to predict some games this season. I want to get your takes. Let's do it real quick. Hold on.
I'm here for him.
Set up. All right. London game. Broncos country versus Sunshine, Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne. First of all, before we get to your player, how do you think the game was going to go? What do you expect?
So I think that Broncos country, they have been playing pretty poor offensively. Kicker has been missing. I mean, like, not too bad, but like for them in almost like a funny way. But on the same, they're still pretty decent defense, and they have weapons to like be bad. And I feel like all these London games as of recent have been pretty good. Like, came down to a field goal, I'm pretty sure. But
I got a feeling Russell Wilson's gonna get right. He crossed the water. He was doing those high knees on the plane. Maybe that's going. Maybe that's gonna keep him from playing so bad. Maybe that'll get him right.
But Christian Kirk that they paid whole too much money for on the winning play last week, that was kind of rough.
Yeah.
I think the Jags are playing for Broncos. I want the Jags to win, and I think it'll be a good game, but I don't know. Something about just the Broncos' defense and the Jags just seems too good. So I think it's going to be -3, but I think that the Jags will put up some points. I think it'll be over 50 points scored.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your final score? What you got for me? What you got?
I think it's going to be 24-28. Even though I said
I can see it.
Like I think it'll be a 24-28 type of game. I think the Broncos will end up kneeling with it. I don't think it's going to be a situation where they go like at like the last minute or two, but I think Jags will be up 14-0, and then Broncos country will ride and finish it off. I mean, they've just had some rough looking games. We'll get right, but yeah, I think Broncos win this one.
Okay, you got them getting 28 points. I think that might be like their season high so far. So I could see. I don't know. It's a hard game.
I mean, I want the Jags to win, but just with the Broncos defense and with all the media, like, he's got to get right.
Right. Everybody roasting them. Like, it's got to be. They got to have some kind of fight in them, you know?
Yeah.
All right. So we got the Broncos country in that one. Let's see. All right, next game. This is for the NFC South lead. Somehow these two teams are like gonna. Whoever wins this game is gonna like be the leader of the division. Somehow. So, who do you have? Like, I don't even know what to say about this game. What do you like?
Is it at Atlanta?
Yeah, it's in Atlanta.
I think the Falcons will do it. Mariota, an offensive quarterback. I mean, he's been scoring points for him. I have Cordell Patterson still. Am I right?
Yep, he's hurt. He'll be back next week.
I still think they can get it done. The Panthers, they beat the Bucs last week, but it didn't. From what I saw, it didn't look pretty.
No.
So I think that the Panthers just kind of get their one lucky game from firing their head players. Like, that kind of inevitable that they'll win the first game, but I think it'll Falcons just are playing a little bit smoother. Then the Panthers defense is good, so we'll see. But yeah, I think the Falcons will do it. I think it's going to be more of a blowout too. I don't think the Panthers are going to score much of it.
Okay. Do you think Drake London or Kyle Pitts finally come back to life, or do you think this is just going to be another run game? I
think that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think think Kyle Pitts could realistically get a touchdown in there just to seal the deal on the game. They might just throw one to him, but not for Kyle Pitts by any means. I think just the way their offense is, it's good.
Yeah, I think there's no way the Falcons lose this game to the Panthers, but I did see them against the Bengals, and their pass defense is terrible. Like, terrible. Like, they were awful against the Bengals last week. And their run defense was pretty good, but the Bengals O-line sucks, so I don't know what to chalk that up as, but I don't know. I feel like if the Panthers can start finding DJ Moore a little bit, they might be able to do a little something.
I mean, DJ Moore's trying to get traded, so
yeah, he's trying to get up out of there.
Breakout week to show.
This is the last week too, so. All right. That'll be a good game. Ready to see how that goes. I don't know what to expect from this game either. The Cowboys and the Bears, like the Cowboys are almost double-digit favorites, but I mean the Bears, their defense and their run game looks like best, like up there with anybody in the league. So, what you got?
I think so. Dak's back. He's got CD. Pretty all right. So they've been running through. I think that Dallas needs more than Bears want to win it.
Right.
I do think that the Bears, one of their defensive rushers, not
Robert Quinn
Smith. Who was the other that they traded to the Eagles?
Yeah, Robert Quinn. That hurt.
Robert Quinn. They're not going to be terrible because of that, but I think that just because just got the win on Monday night, it's going to be a little bit shorter of a. I think that Dallas just has to win this game more than Dallas is going to do it. It also comes down to which offense is better, and I think that Dallas's offense has a little bit more coordination. That Dallas will get it done. But honestly, I'm hopeful towards the Bears also. I just hope this is a good game. I don't really have a definitive answer, but the answer is probably the Cowboys just to win it, just because they've been doing pretty good this season. And without Dak, they've still won games. So I think they'll find a way to win it.
I think they'll sneak it out too. I think their defensive line is going to go crazy. Like, I think the Bears are like the third lowest in pass attempts, but their sack rate is, I think, 20-something%. So it's definitely the worst in the league. So I think Micah Parsons and that D-line, they're going to go crazy. It's a Micah Parsons kind of day.
I mean, he's about due for a good game too.
Oh, yeah, it's been a couple minutes. He's ready. That groin injury might be healed up. All right. We got the Tua and the Tyreeks. The Tua Tyreek Penguins versus the Jared Goff, Dan Campbell's meat on the bone Lions. Who you got here? Who you got?
I said this is the game for Miami to lose. I'm not even going to lie to you. The Lions are off their bye week. They got DeAndre Swift back. I don't know back, but even without that, I think that their offense has been looking hit or miss. If the Detroit Lions can find some like workable plays and some of Miami's like good defense, I think they have a legit shot of winning this game. Themselves in the foot. I feel like that's every Lions game for the past 20 years is just they shoot themselves in the foot.
Right.
But with that being said, Tua got the job back. He has one of the most two prolific wide receivers. So I think that honestly has a really good shot, but it is Miami's game to lose. This amount of offensive mistakes. I think both of the defenses are just going to be at whim too, because not saying that either of them have a bad defense. Besides the Lions, they have the worst. I think that it's going to be which team makes the worst offense. Nobody's going to turn the ball over. But if they can't get the run game established early, on the ball later. But also, they have Tyreek and Waddle, so I think off defensive front. So I think it's Miami's game to lose.
I think if Miami scores 16 points like they did last week, it's like they have no chance because the Lions defense might suck, but their offense is really good. For whatever reason, Jared Goff is playing like the first pick. Finally, I don't know what happened. Like,
I know.
So I feel like if they score 16, if they don't score 21, they're probably going to lose this game. I don't know if they can stop the Lions offense like that. That'll be a fun game to watch.
What I'm saying.
I hope it ends up as entertaining as we think it's going to be. Now, this game, I know for a fact is going to come down to the last minute because this is two teams that don't really like to win by a lot. They like to keep every game close. They just don't like to blow anybody out. They don't believe in handling business. And it's Kirk Cousins, Kyler Murray. We never know what we're going to get with them. So what you got from this game?
Whew. Actually, yeah, this game might be really good. Tyler has been he's been doing good, but you'd want to see him, especially with just like a new contract. And I mean, but I know that the games that they've won, they haven't been looking too pretty. It's more like kind of backs. If Arizona wins, I think it's going to be kind of that situation where their backs against the wall. And if the Vikings win, I think it's going to be more of a blowout if the Vikings win, just because Justin Jefferson kind of playing how he plays. You got Dalvin. Not saying Kirk Cousins is that much, but if Kirk Cousins can play a season game, I think that the Vikings can just run away with it in this one. Don't have a full, complete football, but it's Kyler Murray and you got D-Hop back, so anything can happen. I think that's it, didn't he?
That's true. Huh?
So it's them, but they got D-Hop and they got Kyler, so it's
Kyler and D-Hop look like they've been best friends since birth.
For no reason.
D-Hop came back, got 14 targets immediately. Oh my God. But yeah, that could be, that might end up being the best game of the day, honestly. It might be one that people sleep on, but it could end up being a 35, 31 shootout type of game.
Yeah, it could be.
I think
it depends if really the defenses can hold on. And I'm excited for this one, honestly. I didn't really look at the
I might have
weeks
to
ahead, but
Andy Dalton put up 34 on them
right at the end of this one.
Okay, bet. Yeah, you'll catch the nitty gritty of that one, the witching hour.
Yeah.
All right, this game, I literally, I've been thinking about this game. I have no clue what to expect. I really don't. So I'm just gonna let you take it away, Chloe. What you got? Saints got issues at quarterback. The offense is looking iffy. The defense giving up points. Everybody's hurt. The Raiders just they don't really. I don't know what to make of the Raiders. Are they good? Are they bad? Do they know how to win?
You're not wrong. I think they do have some potential in offense for sure.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very, very tough one for the Saints, especially just because Saints have pretty good pieces, but it's just not fitting together. Just with the quarterback
injuries.
Injuries, and he'll just be quarterback, running back the whole game. That's just not going to work every.
Yeah.
I think the Raiders just kind of pull this one out pretty easily. Not even going to lie. I think maybe 17 points, but I think the Raiders. Devontae Adams, he be pushing cameras around
Yeah, they better not get no cameraman in his way. He's gonna go crazy. I think it's a big game for Devontae Adams if he has a flu. Or I think they were saying he had a really bad flu. So hopefully he can stop shitting to shit on the Saints on Sunday. But I feel like that might be the Raiders.
I think the Raiders will. Yeah, I do too.
Ooh. Yeah. This game,
I think the Jets.
I feel like I don't know how they're gonna look without Breece Hall. I feel like he was carrying that offense. He's been averaging 5.5, 6 yards a carry. They were just feeding them.
Okay,
but
so
the Patriots' run defense was not looking good on Monday night.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is James Robinson punt now?
He's gonna play, but they said they're gonna try to ease him in. We'll see if they actually do it. They could just be saying whatever, but they do have Michael Carter still. So I mean, they like him. They do like him. They just drafted him last year, so
I think, the Jets, 10 offenses right now. Granted, they just lost Breece Hall, but they have a lot of young players that this game will be determined not with, because I think the Jets defense are going to do what they got to do. But if they can get past the Bill Belichick defense, then I have 5-2 record. I mean, they're looking like the Dongles right now. So
the New York Dongles up there.
But
just got an update. The Falcons' top corner, AJ Terrell, is hurt, so it really might be the DJ Moore breakout game. This might be time for him to shine. I might have to go try to trade for him real quick.
Woo. That might be it, but
that might be it.
At Atlanta, the Falcons pretty decent for like what I feel like I would at least expect. They've been putting points on the board, so I still think that's a closer game than think. But if PJ Walker can throw the ball down the field, man, I think that the Jets have this one. I want the Patriots to Jones to do well, but I think that just with they're kind of the only thing that's going to stop the Jets is going to be an elite offense that can their defense, and I don't think that the Patriots have that right now. So this one,
no, they do not.
Yeah, I think that the Patriots, for them to win, the Patriots will have to really step it up on defense. Trust Ramondre Stevenson to just run it for 100, get at least a touchdown, and then Mac Jones just needs to play like something, like
he's playing like McCorkle right now. He's not playing like Mac. He's playing like his name is McCorkle. I don't like that at all right now. But yeah, that might be going the Jets' way. As a Patriots fan, that hurts. But you know what? We need Bryce Young too. Fuck it. We're taking for Bryce Young just like everybody else. All right, this game, I have a weird feeling about this game. Like something in me is telling me the Steelers are going to win. I don't know why. I really don't. Like, and they're like 10.5-point underdogs. I just have a feeling the Steelers are going to sneak this one away from like the Eagles. Their defense has been playing really good. Like,
yeah, for an undefeated team off a bye week, they're making team better like this whole season. So I think the Eagles defense more than prepared for this matchup. And I know that Jalen Hurts will score. I really don't see a possibility where the Steelers win, although anything can happen. But I really do think that the Eagles will just rout this team. I mean, not even the type to take their points on.
That's true.
Going into half game, maybe it was the where they playing.
I remember
the Commanders. I think that Devontae Smith touchdown before the half, like they bring is we're gonna win and we're gonna win by a lot. Like they want to be the like.
Oh yeah, they're going for it. You know what? Thinking about it, Robert Quinn. I don't know if the Steelers defense or offensive line can block the Eagles defense. They got Jordan Davis, Fletcher. They got everybody on that D line. Like there's no chance.
Thinking. So the Steelers are gonna have to do some like screenplays, Pickens, corners, but I really do think that the Eagles defense is just roll through them. I mean, it's gonna be a rough day for the Steelers if with their defense. I think if the Eagles lose, they're gonna be with their offense. I think it is gonna be like their defense making mistakes, like easy mistakes, like a couple breaks with just like big gains, maybe a couple like long touchdowns. But I still think that Hurts will put in the work, and Jalen Hurts is really good at game management, or it's the coach. But I feel like just when they run they just have a systematic way of like taking off the clock and just like
beating
they
you
can
down.
throw the ball deep if they wanted to. They can methodically just go down the field. Have a lot of options to win this game, where the Steelers just need for them to win it. So I really do think that the Eagles will take away this. I mean, I see 10-point underdog favorite, the undefeated team. Like that would be the team
behind.
for the, I can see that, but
it's a rivalry though. It's a state rivalry. It's some beef with it. So I mean, you never know. But yeah, I think the Eagles should take care of business with that game.
I mean,
now this game
Hurts. Oh, this game.
What were you saying? What were you saying about Hurts?
I was gonna say Hurts' record against like non-elite quarterbacks. Like he can consistently beats bad teams. So
that's true. That's true. He takes care of business when they suck. So I like that about Jalen. And Kenny Two Gloves ain't gonna cut the buck. So now this game, I don't know how I feel about this game, because you know what, I know how I feel.
See,
I think this is the Titans game to lose.
Really?
You think Cook's gonna go off? Yeah.
Well, I mean, I have him, so I hope. But
okay.
Tannehill hasn't been doing much. Derrick Henry hasn't been looking. I feel like he needs a breakout game. I feel like if it's going to be any game, I think it's going to be this one. Titans will win this one. But I can see just from the way that Texans. I haven't seen too much of the Texans offense to really have, but I think that the Texans could easily win this one, but is going to show why he's king and run. I want him to have a 60-yard game.
Oh yeah, I feel like he's going to have one of those Derrick Henry highlight runs. He's going to have a couple of stiff arm plays where he just embarrasses somebody. But I do feel like Ryan Tannehill is going to fuck up. I don't know. I feel like it's just a game where Ryan Tannehill should play good, and he's going to just have like 2 terrible ass turnovers and keep the Texans kind of in it. So I don't. It's hard. Yeah. It's hard. I think the Titans should take away the W with this one.
Yeah, it is the.
And that's a 3:00 game. The 3:00 games are normally a little sneaky, so we'll see how this goes. This game is going to be a shit show. They just traded Carson Wentz from the Colts to Washington. He's not even playing anymore. The Colts traded for a quarterback. He's not even playing anymore. So like, what the fuck are they doing? What's happening like with both teams? Who knows? Like
Taylor. But I will say that the Colts I think Washington's run defense is pretty weak. I'm going to go ahead and say that the Colts win this one. But Heineke put him back in the game. But I think kind of Jonathan Taylor has a highlight moment where he runs for a 70-yard touchdown. If it's going to be any game, it should be this one.
Oh, he's going to get probably 30 touches this game. Like, they're going to work him to death. I can already tell. You got the new backup quarterback. Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, for real. I think Taylor Heineke, honestly, he makes Washington a better football team. Like, he actually can find Terry McLaurin, your best player on your whole fucking offense. You would think, as a quarterback, you would look for him as much as you can, but Taylor Heineke, he knows how to do it for sure. So I feel like it'll be a close game, but the Colts should handle it. They should.
I feel like if the Colts do not win it, it's going to be it's going to be having a crazy game. Like Taylor Heineke is going to either ball out and have a chance to win it at the end and then just fall short. Like there's no in between. Realistically, the Colts should take away this one, especially with Jonathan Taylor. They're for the new quarterback. So I think John Taylor is just going to get a crap ton of carries. It's going to figure out how to stop him.
Yeah, they should. They should handle him. It should be a Colts win. This game is going to be one of the better games of the day as well. I feel like this is going to be the 49ers just have the Rams number, but I feel like the Rams got that hate in them.
I'm not even saying that
for sure.
The Rams are not a bad team. They just had some bad games. It's like
their offense has not been it at all.
Yeah, like I think what they're kind of going through right now, Super Bowl hangover kind of deal, but it's just not like a variety. All I've seen from them is just Cooper Kupp, and even with like they have Allen Robinson, they got Darrell Henderson, which isn't trip about, but I just feel like for the Rams to win, it's going to be their defense to stop all the weapons of the 49ers. It's like, not saying that throw it 6 yards down the field.
Right.
I think this is the 49ers' chance to come back and say, hey, like, we're still a good football. And the 49ers, they really do need to prove themselves as well. But Stafford's going to have just one of them games where you're like, all right, that was what we paid X away for. So,
right.
I really do think that it's going to be the Rams.
I think so too. I think the Rams will have a good look on, like they'll have a good, contain on McCaffrey. Their run defense is, I think, top 3 in the league, if I'm not mistaken. So they should take care of McCaffrey in that run game. But I don't know. The 49ers are known to run all over the Rams, even when they're at their best. So I really don't know how this game is going to go. I'm definitely going to be watching this one for sure. That's going to be, it's going to be something either way.
Yeah, that's actually going to be a really good game. I mean, Ayuk on the Dongles, so Ayuk's been doing pretty decent.
He has.
A kind of even level with Debo. Hard to say that because Debo is just like that guy, but I mean, Jimmy looks out. So I think the best chance of the 49ers winning, utilize all the different variety of their offense and keep things on their just to like get kind of not sneaky, but like just getting a little clever with their play. Kyle Shanahan will have some plays drawn up for that, but if the Rams can, like, just some of the good plays that they have, I think that the Rams can take it. It's the Rams need to win this game more than the 49ers.
The
49ers just like, so I'm gonna go with the Rams on this one. And Jimmy G is I don't have faith in Jimmy G to do it to him.
That's totally fair. It's hard to have faith in Jimmy G. Oh shit!
Yeah,
this game. Oh my god! 2 of the best teams in the damn league somehow. Like I don't know how this. I never would have you would have put a gun to my head and told me to believe the Seahawks were gonna win. Have a top record in the league. I would have just been dead by now. I don't know. Like that's just. It's crazy to think that. Wait, this one. To the Seahawks.
The Seahawks
and the Giants. Yeah.
Still.
Oh, it should be switched. Hold on. Let me see. Let me do this. Okay. How about now? Did it switch? What the heck? It switched for me.
We can still talk about.
Yeah. Look, we can do this. All right, Seahawks and Giants. Yeah, I think that game it'll be something to watch because the Giants just keep winning. They just like no matter what, they don't even matter. They just win. And then Geno, he ain't written off, so I don't know. It's just the teams of destiny playing each other.
Yeah, I think that the Giants, won't get as lucky as they did last week. I mean, the Jags last week. Like, if we're being honest, like, so really think by the Jags, and Geno Smith just doesn't get 3 on the year, which is like pretty decent. So I think that Geno Smith could. Granted, DK is like questionable. I don't think he needs DK though. Like he's one of those quarterbacks that will literally just play with whoever he has. That's a benefit on Geno, but
he's played
like Saquon.
He's been a backup for so long. He can't even be used to DK. You know, like he's used to throwing to just random players. He's been a backup for like 10 years. Like,
I've seen so many TikToks about Geno. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, the internet loves Geno. I mean, it's hard not to.
Yeah, it really is. The Seahawks, just because I want them to win, although the Giants look pretty, I think that Geno Smith can find a way. I mean, I just have more faith in him than because I mean they didn't even put up that many points last week against the Jags. I mean, it's hard to see Daniel Jones kind of winning this game by a lot. I feel like I think the Giants will have the lead by the end of it, and then Geno Smith will have come up with the game-winning drive to kind of seal the deal. But that's my prediction. The Giants could just run all over them with Saquon, but I think it'll be a good game, and I think Geno. I don't know, comeback player of the year. What will he win from that?
Like, something. He's gonna win something. He got Kenneth Walker back there going crazy. Like, oh my God, yeah, he's going nuts. Yeah. So if they can keep giving the ball to Kenneth Walker, he's gonna have a good game. Let me see. Next game.
Oh,
let's see if it pops up. Did it go? You see it?
Yeah, Sunday night
football. This is the first time Aaron Rodgers is a double-digit underdog in his entire life. At least NFL life, anyway. Yeah, first time ever. And I feel like they're not wrong. They're going to get shit on in front of everybody.
See, I don't need that to happen for so I'm going to go with the Pack.
Right.
No, I think that the Bills will just I mean, it's hard to imagine a world where just like at least make the Super Bowl. Like it's really Super Bowl bust for them this year. So beat them on Sunday Night Football. That's not even really saying like too much. Their defense is looking great. Their offense isn't looking like, but it's looking like the second best offense there is. Like I mean, look, honestly, we're 4, but Patrick Mahomes just fine time, and Allen is just like more of a can dive over players, hit like he's just built for it. So I'm excited.
He's a bulldozer, 6'6", 250 something, just huge.
Yeah, I think they show themselves on this one. If Devondre Campbell can put up another game, though, I ain't gonna be complaining those because I got him on my D.
So. Yeah, I think this will be the Bills. It won't even be much of a contest, but it'll be fun to watch the Bills shit on them. Josh Allen trying to get that MVP. That might be how he locks in his MVP right there. He might be trying to show the world, so I think he'll have a big game. Now, Halloween, last game of the week. Big news from the Bengals. No Jamar Chase for at least for 4 to 6 weeks, apparently. We'll see if it's actually that long, but the Browns have lost the last 4 in a row. So, I mean, I don't know what to expect from this game. I feel like it should be the Bengals, but who knows what Jamar Chase being gone is going to do to the offense.
I mean, it's really just versus Nick. That's how I see this game. Nick Chubb has just been looking great this season. He has so many carries. He's looking like a clear R1. I mean, for it's the PPR, like I think Eckler has a little bit more reception, so I think that he's more of RB1. But Nick Chubb's just looking like a classic running back. Like the Bills, or what am I saying? The Browns,
other B team.
Yeah, I know, right? Too many B.
Right.
I think the Browns should lose this one just because they're just not looking too good on defense. I mean, not good enough to stop the Bengals and Joe Burrow.
Yeah, so, I really don't know.
It's hard for me to root for the Browns in this one, so I think the Bengals. But I mean, these prime time games though, like they're never easy. I mean,
I think the Browns D line, like the Bengals O line, is terrible. Like they're really bad, but they've been having Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow go crazy to bail them out. But they got Jadeveon Clowney, Myles Garrett. If they get at him, it might, get him in some 3rd and longs, have him, behind the chains for a minute, no Jamar Chase to bail you out. The Browns could sneak up and get in it, run the ball with Nick Chubb, run the clock out, slow it down. But that's the only chance. Other than that, no. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's obviously a game any Sunday, so I think that the Browns do have a chance, but it's for the Bengals on this one.
Oh yeah, if the Bengals get out to an early lead, the Browns can't run it. Oh, they're toast. They're burnt toast. Yeah. But all right, so that's all the games from this week. Before I let you go, I want to get some predictions off you. I'm gonna have some more people on, so I need to get your predictions for some more games in your league. I'm gonna have them on later on. So, all right, I'm gonna have Memphis on later. I'm gonna have Tuscaloosa on too. So, who you got in this game? This is a big game for Memphis.
This is a huge game for Memphis.
Huge. 1-6. Wait, what'd you say?
I mean, I kind of have a general idea, so I don't necessarily need them, but starters. Okay, well, I'm gonna say honestly, just because Tuscaloosa just scored 6 points with Mark Andrews. They traded away Cooper Kupp. Granted, but Debo now is in an offense where they have Christian McCaffrey, so he's not even running back. Like, I mean, he's gonna get some runs, but
not as many.
Recent trades haven't been terrible, but I think that if Mark Andrews, that was his kind of saving grace. Like, he's been kind of relying on Mark Andrews to do a lot for him. Justin Herbert for Patrick Mahomes. So he's not gonna get bailed out from Patrick Mahomes. He didn't get bailed out from Mark Andrews. I think who else does he have for running back? I know he has. I'm trying to think, but I think Justin Jefferson.
I can look real quick for you.
Justin Jefferson. I find it a hard time. He's not good. And
oh yeah, Memphis has Derrick Henry and DeAndre Swift. So DeAndre Swift coming back against Miami, he could do a little something. Derrick Henry against Houston, that could be big.
Yeah,
he's got a lot of lines played. Too many.
Yeah.
Hawkinson. That's what's wrong with him.
Players on one team. Like, I mean, even with me, and I have Juju. I feel like that's too many players on the Chiefs. Even though they're like the number one offense, I'm like, I feel like that's too many players. So I think this year in particular, it is important just to have at least one elite. Like, you got to have one elite player. And like Tuscaloosa kind of gave away Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, I don't understand that trade. And he lost Tyler Boyd with Jamar Chase getting hurt. Tyler Boyd's about to go crazy now. So
yeah,
that might come back to bite him, and he's lost 3 in a row too, so that might not be good.
Yeah, Tuscaloosa was trending in the beginning because of the Cooper Cup. Mike Williams is out, but he traded for him or traded away him, so like to kind of improve. But yeah, it's kind of rough for Tuscaloosa. I mean, at the beginning of the season, he might be looking better, but we'll see.
Yeah. So you got who you got in this one? Memphis? You got Memphis sneaking it out?
Derrick Henry. You got DeAndre Swift. Like that could be 100 points right there.
Just heard. Okay, Memphis sneaking it out. All right, we got the Sergeant Suckles. Even though I put strikers on something else. Whoops. But
John, I think. I mean, he has a great team. Fantasy, like just with his drafting. I think that in his losses haven't been too bad, but like just unfortunate ones. Just so I think that John will win. I'm unsure of his players, but some pretty decent like depth and I'm trying to figure who he has right now.
Let me think. John lost the first week to you by 17. Then he lost in week 3 to Gainesville, who's also 5-2, by 0.08.
See, that's what I'm saying is like he has a really, really good team. He's like my losses have looked pretty bad, but his losses like look pretty decent. So I'm gonna go with John on this one. He's got a good team, pretty decent at fantasy. It just kind of depends on how the week goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same thing and win on any week. Even if you don't start 2 people, you can still win.
Oh my God. I guess so. Yeah, that was crazy. And then he ended up putting in the 2 people later on and getting more points. Like who? That's crazy. It's crazy. But all right, so you got Memphis, Abu Dhabi. Good day for the landing crew. All right, your buddy Edmund 1-6 got his first win next week. He's going against a powerhouse, another team tied for first place with you. So I'm gonna have you vote on all the teams tied with you. Just let's talk some shit. Yeah. What you got?
See, tragic, and I can't see them winning. I mean, it's just rough for them right now. I mean, I think possibility that Edmund could get the dub, but I mean, I think the win last week just because of how the season's going with low scoring. So the Gainesville Biscuits. What Biscuit will take the win?
The Biscuit Boys.
Yeah, I think the Biscuit Boys will do it.
Okay, Biscuit Boys taking away. Edmund having a terrible, terrible season. Like terrible, terrible season. So
that's Edmund having like what day ends with Y? Like, you know?
Really though, really. And then, you know, this is off topic, but his basketball team ain't looking too hot either. They're finna get smoked by my team, the Giannis and
your
Jokic.
Team. Okay, your basketball is so good, bro.
Ungodly. Unfair. Like if I lose the championship, I mean, I don't care. Like, I just don't care. Like, I'm done with life.
Not even your fault at that point. Not your fault at that point.
No, I'm trying to get Luka. I'm gonna say it out loud. I don't give a fuck. I might do whatever I gotta do to get Luka.
If you have the top 3 picks, then it's over.
Yeah,
I don't think. Yeah, we can't do anything.
No,
Luka scoring 40, Giannis 40 like every night. No.
Yeah, Jokic.
Hey, Ben Simmons put in that work on Luka.
Oh yeah, Ben Simmons. Didn't Luka score like 40-some points last night? Yeah.
I was just talking about the steal he had at the time. Didn't they still lose?
Yeah, they did. They did. Luka's been going
Dude,
crazy.
Steve Nash looks so. He was mad.
Yeah, he's been having a rough go. I think he knows he's gonna get fired pretty soon.
Yeah.
I don't know why he had never coached like any at all, like no coaching experience at all. And they're like, you know what? You can coach a championship team. Yeah, come on, like yeah, come on, let's do it.
He's an MVP. He had back to back.
Yeah.
You're all right.
He's Canadian. Like, yeah, what else? What else could we need?
God damn.
Like,
yeah, I don't. I'm a basketball fantasy. I mean, if I can't even like, it's just hard. Who is the playoffs?
oh wait,
standings right now?
If I can set it up, yeah. How do you feel about the current playoffs right now? Do you like your matchup or what?
I think we're gonna win that first game, regardless of the bye week or not. Like, I would love to have that bye week, but if we're gonna be pretty high ranked, so I think that we can kind of take over. Granted, I think week 4 is bye week, so I would like to have the wild. We'll see.
Okay, yeah, you gotta sneak past Abu Dhabi. You need him to lose this week.
I do, but I don't see. I think I'm gonna have to take him down myself.
Again, you gotta take him down again. Do y'all play again? Let me check. That'll be a big match. That'll definitely be a game of the week. No,
we don't play again.
Let me see. Are y'all in the same division? If not, then you don't play again. Then
we're not. I don't think
one.
We play again.
That hurts.
Yeah, my division's looking easy as hell. Like the Titans, who losing 3 games in a week, number 1 seed. Like, let me slide by them like that.
Right. Come on. You got You got Edmonds' team struggling. The Suckles sucking. The Reapers are dead. It's just It's rough. The Titans can't tighten up.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done. Oh God.
I like that one.
But yeah, that's the playoff.
I mean, we won last year in the OG. With our experience with the playoffs, like, I hadn't been in a playoffs before. But outright was really just kind of lucky. I made some really bad decisions. I think what last year is just don't drop anybody. Just let because if Colby, I think I dropped. Who did I drop? I dropped Chase Edmonds. Dropped another running back that like had 2 like 20-point games. Like, just ridiculous. Like, as long as I just don't make stupid decisions like that, we keep strong. I think we have a pretty solid shot of winning it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm confident. I mean, I think that Josh Allen this week is either see him in the playoffs or we'll be lucky enough to have them eliminate. I think we're going to either see Chase or John play me in the playoffs.
For the championship?
I think so.
Okay. Okay.
Because I think if I can win a couple, we're gonna have that top seed, and then it'll be John, or then we won't see each other till the championship if I make it through. So
that'll be rough. I got 2 more questions for you before I let you go. I got 2 more questions. These are important. First of all, are you going to get promoted? Like, if you say you want to win a championship, so I'm assuming you think you're going to get promoted. You think you're going to make it out? Are you going to be in the elite division next year?
If my players can maintain their points per game, I think I can make it to the elite division. The only problem is the 2 IDP slots. I'm going to have to be studying up on my defense, which I already have been to an extent. Like, last week I picked up Sauce Gardner, to IDP last week. So I mean, like,
yeah, he went off.
Yeah, so just being confident in players and cracker for the IDPs because they're usually getting the most tackles, but like elite players to do elite things is kind of what you need to do for fantasy. So I think it's going to be a lot of the draft's really important. Obviously. Waiver wires are going to be even more important just with all the defensive players.
Oh, yeah.
You have so many gens with like, oh my God, all these rookies, man. Like I really got to pay attention to the year. I mean, it's going to be a good one. I hope I can get delegated
or promoted.
Promoted. Okay. Relegated would be the promoted.
Yeah.
I think we have a good shot as of now, but vibes. I think that we can pull it through if we can just and then the rest of the season because I'm not really too worried about just like generally like winning games in the playoff moment because I think we'll get in if we lose half the games that we play throughout like so.
Who else is going to get promoted with you? It's 2 teams. Who do you think is going to be your partner moving up to the Elite Division next year?
I really hope that it's not me and Chase because that would be hilarious.
That would be funny.
If he's riding Josh Allen like goddamn, I couldn't draft Josh Allen that early, and I'm honestly disappointed. I think that he's gonna have a rude awakening if he gets into the Elite Division, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah. He is. Is he ready for that commitment?
I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Okay,
and I think
Oh wait, what was I about to say? And what was my question? I forgot now. No. Oh yes, I remember. New rankings come out next week. Where are you gonna be next week when the rankings come out on Wednesday or Thursday? Yeah, Wednesday. Where are you gonna be sitting at?
I think if we win this game, we have to be. I mean, regardless of points for, we know how to win games, and if we can do it against a team, then I don't see how we're not number one. But if we lose this week, I get why. I mean, Josh Allen, he's got Cooper Kupp. I mean, it's going to be tough. Regardless of win or lose, I think we're going to still be in the top 4, total ourselves against the Tuscaloosa Titans. We haven't lost 3 games. Even if we do lose 3 games, kind of around the same area as them. And I just think the recent trades they've been making haven't been to the championship as a whole. But I think we can reasonably say we're going to be in the top 4, top 3. Even if we lose, clear number 1 spot. But if we lose, I think we'll still be in the top 3 to 4.
Okay, if I'm a voter, which I am, what would you say? Like, I need your best pitch. Why should I vote you number 1?
We have Travis Kelce. We have Lamar Jackson, Taylor, ETN, AJ Brown. We got Eagles defense. I don't think there's anything much to say. Like, we have the elite players. It's not about the points because all the points for the season just because of how low it's been for everybody.
Right.
You can kind of see that the elite players that we have score do. I think that's all you got to do is because the amount of players that are elite that consistently play elite. Kelce, honestly, should be a top 10 pick, and every job hasn't been.
Oh yeah. Like, I don't know how he sneaks out.
I mean, next year it might be a little different, but I still think like you got an elite tight end, and he had 4 touchdowns in one game. Like what?
Yeah, that was huge.
that was
huge,
and he didn't even score 40. He touchdowns. Like what?
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
That was ridiculous.
So that's your pitch. That's why I should. You know, that was pretty convincing. I'm convinced. You got me, so you might get my vote.
And I'm not saying that the other teams don't have elite players, but our elite players, like my elite players, I have the number 1 tight end. Almost. There's really like Lamar, Mahomes, and then Mahomes and then Lamar, in my opinion. But you can't count out Lamar. See, yeah, I'm talking about hella shit, bro.
Right.
But I just got that notification. But yeah, I mean, I think we could totally. I mean, why would we not be number 1? We were voted number 1 in the beginning.
Okay.
So I mean, if we can pass through the dub, this would vote for me. That's all I'm saying, and I'll continue to talk shit online.
Heard. Let them know, bro. Let them know. Oh God.
I will write back.
Okay. Yeah, Clark ain't playing with nobody. All right. He said he ain't pulling the Geno route. And I got to get you and Tuscaloosa on here together later on. I got to get y'all get a head to head. I need all the top teams. I want to hear everybody's pitch. I want to see why everybody thinks they should be number 1. So
yeah,
we gotta see how y'all feel. But it was good talking to you, Clark. I'm glad I can get some time with you. We'll get you on next week, of course, after the rankings come out, after however the game goes this week. So we'll do this again next week.
For it. It was good talking to you. I'll see you Sunday.
Yes, sir. Sunday we're gonna watch these games. All right, bro. Woo.
Yeah.
All right. I don't even know how to end it. Fuck. Let's just press button. I think